protecting the skin. So if this is burnt, I mean, your body's really going to have trouble cooling down in this weather.
Yeah,
right?
are you diligent with it though? Because sometimes we tend to be lazy about it.
Well, I don't like it gets all greasy. I don't think I put on enough.
And then you get that
times.
white cloudy coat on it sometimes.
You do, and then you get in the water, you sweat, and you need to reapply it. So after 2 hours, you really feel like putting it. But we really got to do it.
Yeah,
And really be heat
very
safe.
important.
Heat smart this weekend. So stay hydrated is the other S. So sunscreen, stay hydrated, and seek AC. So that's my 3 S's in this pattern. We take a look at another place maybe to beat the heat and take a beach umbrella. It would be along the beaches. Here's our beautiful Bellwether Beach Resort Cam. And isn't that nice? We call this home. I mean, this is gorgeous. The beautiful white sands, the water. You see everybody taking some walks on the beach. Maybe send me in some of your sunny selfies and I could put it on TV. Okay, I'll be here with you throughout the weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. But again, that sunscreen's so important. Let's pop it up and let me tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got the beach umbrellas, but even on the beach, you've got a lot of reflectivity on that sand. That sand has a very huge reflectivity, or what we call albedo in science. So 80% of that sunlight reflected back at your skin, and that's not good. And when you see a UV index of 10, that's like a sunburn in just 10 minutes. So just keep that in mind. We do have a beautiful sunset to enjoy. 8:19 p.m. tonight, so get ready for that. But in the meantime, we're protecting ourselves, right? Let's head to the weather wall, and I've got a lot of fun stuff to show you, a lot of fun in the sun. And yes, we look at this Memorial Day weekend. Of course, we had Nick Vulturo out remembering what this weekend is all about. And as we look at this, we've got, our boaters out there, right? Now, if you're on the water, we got a nice light west wind, 5 to 10 knots. We've got no advisory, seas at 1 foot or less, so no problems there. Look at the Gulf temperature, 87 degrees. We don't like to see that this early in the season. So water temperatures well above average, and that's going to play a role in our hurricane season. We'll have that forecast coming up. For first, your beach forecast. Why it's my weather pick out toward St. Pete Beach, Paso Grill. How about highs in the mid-80s? That's much better than the mid-90s, right? And we'll see that nice west wind keeping you cooler this afternoon off the Gulf. But notice a big difference between the coastal areas, mid to upper 80s, and the mid-90s inland. By the time you get toward areas of Lakeland, 94 degrees, frostproof up at 95, Arcadia, 96, and that's not counting the humidity. So the heat will hold with that heat dome all weekend long. Very low chances of rain, that 10% for Tampa, about 30% for Polk County. So Lakeland, as we get toward 3:30, 4 o'clock, maybe a half-hour shower. If you're lucky, I'd still water the plants. Sunday, Monday, that big heat dome, if anything, inches closer to us. That's why I dropped the rain chances both Sunday and Monday. And look at those feels-like temperatures up in the triple digits. Okay, so our expected rain, not looking good. Where's it going to be centered? The east coast of Florida, right? West wind, okay, is going to be dominant. And as a result, yes, you're going to get the sea breeze collisions toward I-95. So as we look at that rain, we're trying to pop at least a cooling shower toward Lakeland, but it's hard to find, isn't it? Can you even see that? You may have to put on your glasses. But as you get toward Orlando East, that's going to be your rain. And then notice Sunday, Monday, we just totally dry out. There's a lot of travelers going on and a lot of travel, okay, for the rest of the weekend. But notice we're the lucky ones. The green, where you see the green on the map, that's good travel weather. Where you see the reds and oranges and yellows, that's not good. And what we have is like a heat dome here and a ring of fire. So it looks like a very stormy period for much of the Midwest, even the East Coast to the north of us this weekend. So as we get into Monday, you may need to check those travel plans if you're heading back home. Ohio Valley up and toward the northeast, there could be some big storms and maybe some severe weather. And that could actually move toward Atlanta and the deep south toward Louisiana, New Orleans as well. So something we'll keep an eye on as we head through the weekend, that travel weather. Also, always keeping an eye on the tropics. And you see the latest from the National Hurricane Center. This has been updated, a 0% chance of development with all these showers toward Bermuda and just south of Bermuda. It's just too disorganized, too much wind shear, not enough deep level moisture, and it's going over cooler water. So that's what I like to see. And as we take a look at the overall picture, it's quiet in the rest of the Atlantic Basin. Now, we did have the big forecast come out this week from NOAA. They gave tons of big numbers. We don't worry about the numbers here as a weather team, right? So we do know that there's an 85% chance of above normal storms. So it's not about how many are being scared. It's about being prepared. And it looks like things will really pick up as we head toward the peak of the season. And that would be September 10th. But again, we're always prepared throughout. So we can stay informed, prepared, connected, and most importantly, calm. Now, let's take a look at the overall pattern. If you're looking for a change, we do have a big heat dome in place, so we talked about that stormy weather, and that stormy weather will continue to stay to our north. But I see things starting to try to break down as we head toward Tuesday. So 7-day forecast is showing a better chance of rain as we head into Tuesday, but not for a Memorial Day weekend. There's the heat, and then we'll watch for more scattered storms by late next week.
Thanks, Mike.